Solving a murder mystery. It was last June when a man's body was found in the woods in the Southtowns. But investigators say he was dead for decades and they don't even know who he is or who his killer is.
Well, tonight, 2 on Your Side's Brecher gets a first-hand look at the puzzle pieces that detectives are trying to put together.
It's been almost a year since a hiker noticed a boot sticking out of the ground, a bone still attached. The rest was buried 3 feet under the ground in the woods behind a park in North Collins.
I think we can say unequivocally, we believe that it was a homicide.
An excavation by Mercyhurst anthropologists lasted the weekend of June 10th, and for 11 months, Erie County detectives have been trying to piece what they found together.
He had a leather trifold wallet, he had a comb.
Very little of the skeletal remains were salvageable, but other clues held up surprisingly well, like this pen.
We believe the address that's on there is 1294 17th Street in Detroit, Michigan.
And these Kaufman boots, likely produced in the 60s or 70s. A jacket with a Barry Dolan label was also produced in the 70s. Investigators and anthropologists say the remains are a man who was between 15 and 25 years old when he was killed, possibly with curly, dirty blonde hair. But detectives admit they won't tell us everything. They're keeping a few details secret in case someone ever reveals a detail that only someone with information would know.
Is it fair to say that there is enough there that there are actually things that could compromise the investigation if you were to tell me right now?
I would say yes. I wouldn't go so far as to say they would compromise it, but there's some things, some information that we have kept that we did not release.
Using sophisticated techniques, New York City's chief medical examiner office was able to get a nuclear DNA profile from bone samples. Erie County has sent that to every federal DNA database and missing persons list to no avail.
So without a DNA match, where do you go from here?
Difficult without, and really I think if this person is ever going to be identified, the DNA is definitely going to be a factor.
They hope a similar DNA profile might come up, which could be a relative of the murdered man who might, hopefully, know something.
Are they still alive? Are they still around? Are they from this area? You know, those are all the questions and the factors that are going to probably determine the likelihood of whether or not we can ever identify who this individual was.
Another question still to answer: where was this man from? Historically, North Collins hosted the Old Strawberry Festival, with carnival folks coming in from around the country each summer. So, was he a Western New Yorker or someone just passing through North Collins? Brecher, Channel 2 News.